wobbling around in your high heel shoes. I'm clumsy, made friends with the floor. 2 for 1, you know a bitch by 4. And 2 left feet, you know I always drop. First thing a girl did was a bop. And the whole damn cake and the cherry on top. Shook up the bottom, made a good girl pop. You ain't even here to party. Ken in the club tryna pipe a Barbie. I don't wanna go with the flow back then till I touch my toes. I don't wanna roll the boat. Wrist full of rocks and I hope I float. Big up yourself cause you know they don't. I chew cause they hope I show. I'm a bitch, I'm a boss. I'm a bitch and a boss, I'ma shine like glass. I'm a bitch, I'm a boss. I'm a bitch and a boss, I'ma shine like glass. I'm a bitch, I'm a boss. I'm a bitch and a boss, I'ma shine like glass. I'm a bitch, I'm a boss. I'm a bitch and a boss, I'ma shine like glass. Bitch on the after, you been the B4. I've been the stallion, you been the seahorse. Don't need a report, don't need a press run. All of my bad pics been all my best ones. I wear the hat and I wear the pants. I am advanced, so I get advanced. And I do my dance and cancel the plans. Said boo, don't be mad cause you had a chance. Yeah, said I took it and I ran for it. I run it and I stand on it. Money on the floor when we dance on it. Shine bright as I put a tan on it. Said I took it and I ran for it. I run it and I stand on it. Money on the floor when we dance on it. Shine bright as I put a tan on it. I'm a bitch, I'm a boss. I'm a bitch and a boss, I'ma shine like glass. I'm a bitch, I'm a boss. I'm a bitch and a boss, I'ma shine like glass. I'm a bitch, I'm a boss. I'm a bitch and a boss, I'ma shine like glass. I'm a bitch, I'm a boss. I'm a bitch and a boss, I'ma shine like glass. I'm a bitch and a boss, I'ma shine like glass. I'm a bitch, I'm a boss. I'm a bitch and a boss, I'ma shine like glass. I'm a bitch, I'm a boss. I'm a bitch and a boss, I'ma shine like glass. I'm a bitch, I'm a boss. I'm a bitch and a boss, I'ma shine like glass. I'm a bitch, I'm a boss. I'm a bitch and a boss, I'ma shine like glass.
Three got a bad boy. Don't follow me, I'm a hot boy. 一歩通行 wrong way. Wanna go below, but I'm black boy. One way, one way, one way. Run. One way, one way, one way. 99.3 got a bad boy. Don't follow me, I'm a hot boy. 一歩通行 wrong way. Wanna go below, but I'm black boy. One way, one way, one way. Run. One way, one way, one way. 一歩通行 I came. ここまで来たぜ I am better than I was 大変21 savage 世界はアーケード I play このゲーム大抵マンなりガーデン上しか見てない Amen Amen よりも B 面言葉のリレーリプレイないこのライフいいねステージの右側いいね Bitch please 触らないでこれは俺の人生 Read it 聞いて見て Feel it スラックみたいに Weekend 正解などないと思ったらいいぜ3から Bad boy Don't follow me I'm a hot boy 一歩通行 wrong way Wanna go below but I'm black boy One way, one way, one way Run One way, one way, one way 99.3 got a bad boy Don't follow me, I'm a hot boy 一歩通行 wrong way Wanna go below but I'm black boy One way, one way, one way Run One way, one way, one way Hey 量産する音楽ライブ俺はまるでアンディ・ウォーホルフィクショナルなやつばかり何が欲しいアンディ・ウォーホルポピ様に旅の始まり間に合わないくらいのらりくらりワンウェイ止まれないぜ Yeah, hey 立ち止まり込むの亀捨てて亀生える羽隠し隠しさらけ出してズンズンズンズンズンズンズンズズズズンRun やばいベースライン赤いヤマハライ左手残すタイヤマーク殴り書きのポエム過去の俺を超える左手は添えるてかさお前さ何がしたいの口ばっかでダサいお口に着をないんだろ覚悟足りないのにそう打つことがクソ99.3 got a bad boy Don't follow me I'm a hot boy 一歩通行 wrong way Wanna go below but I'm black boy One way, one way, one way Run One way, one way, one way 99.3 got a bad boy Don't follow me I'm a hot boy 一歩通行 wrong way Wanna go below but I'm black boy One way, one way, one way Run One way, one way, one way Better be on my side, on my side, on my side Run Better be
bullseye. It's a bullseye. We don't miss, that's a. It's a bullseye. Hit it once, hit it twice, never miss. It's a bullseye. Hit it once, hit it twice, never miss. It's a bullseye. It's a bullseye. It's a bullseye. Anything I want, baby, gonna take that. Too much I want, so I'm never laid back. Whole team with me, you can never break that. Protect at all costs, yeah, like a wave cat. We don't follow, yeah, we innovate. Been about a coach and not an accolade. Everybody always got something to say, but meanwhile, can't if their own body weight. Yeah, we roll with the punches, yeah. Then we roll to the lunches, yeah. Roll out, now we run this, damn. Yeah, this is really something. All my people in the place, go run it. All my people in the place, go run it. All my people in the place, go run it. Do your dance, yeah, you know you something. Yeah. Do your dance, yeah, you know you something. 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 Hit it once, hit it twice, never miss. It's a bullseye. Hit it once, hit it twice, never miss. It's a bullseye. It's a bullseye. It's a bullseye. Only type of light that I ever hide from is in red and blue lights. I don't sing their song. Where you at? Yeah, where you come from? How have you grown? Who you wanna become? Move your body, move a leg. Everybody here, move ahead. One to the right now, one to the left. Never stay still. Move again. Regenerate. Get what's mine. Yeah, come to collect. I am me, and I'm that to the end. We got the juice, you can never bootleg. All my people in the place, go run it. All my people in the place, go run it. All my people in the place, go run it. Do your dance, yeah, you know you something. Do your dance, yeah, you know you something. Oh, shawty, it's your birthday. Do your dance, yeah, you know you something. Do your dance, yeah, you know you something. Do your dance, yeah, you know you something. Twice, it's a bullseye. Once, twice, it's a bullseye. It's a bullseye. Yeah, my people don't miss, that's a bullseye. It's a bullseye.
Yes, yes. Minim che you lim see. Alright. Looking like a chocolate. Don't wait up or stay out late. I hop in my new truck, cruising like a cool fuck. I roll around with bass low, green light when I say so. Everything on my way, my whole life is a highway. Oh my God, I'm so cool. I could freeze your whole pool, bitching like a cunt do, just because I want to. You can't tell me to wait now. I whistle for a waiter. I'm about to spend my paper. See you later, alligator. I'm a big girl, do just what I like to. Put fire in your lighter, put fire in your lighter. I'm a big girl, do just what I like to. Put fire in your lighter,
put fire in your lighter.
I'm a big girl. I'm a big girl. Stella be the night type. I jump on the night flight, heading out to London. Crazy beats, I'm on them. I never wonder where to go. Rolling like I'm made of dough. DJ spin that pancake. Go DJ spin that pancake. Oh my God, I'm so hot. Baby girl, you so not. You got too much makeup. Now tell me where your face at. Got do like a baker. Smoke like on Jamaica. About to spend my paper. See you later, alligator. I'm a big girl. Do just what I like to. Put fire in your lighter. Put fire in your lighter. I'm a big girl. Do just what I like to. Put fire in your lighter.
Fire in your lighter.
I'm a big girl. I'm a big girl. What you gonna do? What you wanna do? I know you get the picture. What you gonna do? What you wanna do? So stop and take my picture. What you gonna do? What you wanna do? I know you get the picture. What you gonna do? What you wanna do? I feel I'm getting richer. I'm a big girl, do just what I like to. Put fire in your lighter, put fire in your lighter. I'm a big girl, do just what I like to. Put fire in your lighter, put fire in your lighter.
Put fire in your lighter.
I'm a big girl. I'm a big girl. I'm a big girl.
early off in these rounds.
Ooh, looking like we're getting an early sheriff pickup by Communist. Communist?
Communist?
Oh
Yeah,
my God.
Communist. I don't know. We should have asked him his name.
That's intentionally
apparently-
done to mess with us, I'm telling you.
It is not EYDT, by the way. It is IT. We were informed of this, so anyone that ever heard me say that, I never said it. It was IT the entire time. So, IT, that was awesome that he let us know that. So now we can be correct and not seem like losers. But a good opening pick comes out from Stealth, and that's going to take out their Phoenix player. Number 2, really an important player in these rounds, so that's somebody that's going to hurt a little bit. He's a really good fragger for the team Enigma, so. And because of this is going to take the lean towards the A site. We're going to see a few pieces of Astro Utility, the stars being laid out, and just going to be a slow walk up here. They're probably trying to play this super duper slow. And here comes the flash in. It does look like it's just going to be the retake for now. With some shock darts coming out. That's actually going to stop the spike plant. Very good job there by Enigma. Now plant will be going down underneath Heaven. Another kill up in Heaven coming out from the Sova player. A very good job by him. Here comes a swing from 1080. Oh my goodness, a 360 headshot. Drops the person behind him. Looks away at the wrong time, but still able to put it together. And a great round. Let's go ahead and look at that scoreboard and see that beautiful job by them there.
Gun here.
Damn, 1080. That was an incredible 180 there on the Jet Under Heaven. Daddy-o.
Yes. And I was actually pretty surprised that he was able to do that. It was more of a 360 though, because he was already looking under Heaven, turned around, and then turned around again.
That's true.
To get that kill. I mean, it wasn't a
I
full
would've been
like
dizzy.
360 turn. There's a slight stop in the middle, but yeah. He had the mouse space. He had a huge mouse pad. But it does look like we're going to have the walk out of garage doors. They're going to be able to pick one off in window. Make that another for 1080. Oh my goodness. And then a third one is very, very low. This is looking very, very good for
Spike down, C.
Enigma right now. And of course, number 2 was able to pick up that kill there. So that's 2 for him on the round. 2 for 1080, and a great job by the entire team as a whole.
Phenomenal job coming out from ING Enigma. Ooh, what is their Sova's name? I don't know. I just will call him ING Sova.
I believe it used to be Zuko. I'm not exactly sure what he wants us to say now. We're just gonna call him Sova, I guess, because I can't read whatever language that is.
I'm gonna guess Korean.
Revealing area.
Yeah. But we do see them aggressing out here. So on this A site, a few picks through the wall. That's gonna be Daddy-o to drop 1. And Nady won't find anything there, and it's going to be a 5v3 advantage now for Team Spire. Actually, a lot of quick early gunfights coming out here. Very interesting. And the lean towards the A site is coming out. The smokes will be placed. Ooh. And a nice pick by Bulb's going to be able to drop Luke, sorry.
Spike planted.
And the spike will go down. And now it's going to be up to the 3v4 retake. And they don't have anybody out here on that flank. So there's only one side to watch for Team Spire right now. Ooh, and Ite is able to grab 1. He's actually going to have a flash in hand. Oh, and Gregor's going to swing at the perfect time. And now it's going to be all up to the hands of Gregor. And I don't think he's gonna have the time. No, he's not. He's actually gonna get zucked away, and unfortunate for the man, but it was a beautiful, beautiful try coming out there.
It was very well played round by Enigma on the defense. Just retaking as a team. But ooh, the hold by Team Spire was on point and managed to pay off.
Yes, I can agree, and it looks as if we are going to be seeing a very slow default push coming out, I believe.
am with you.
We do have 2 people on Team Spire with light shield this round, and a full buy coming out for Enigma. So slight advantage. And speaking of slight advantage, Ite is going to be able to take 1 down, but it will be traded back out by number 2. So that's going to put us back at even footing here. Of course, though, that's going to be all of the smokes for Enigma down. So that's a big hit to their team, utility-wise. Ooh, and the run it back will be used, so that info will be given here, and it's going to be what looks like an 8 push as Ite just distracts everybody mid right now. Yeah, they're gonna have walked all the way onto this A site. And number 2 will be positioned up in heaven. He's gonna have to wait for his team as they all rotate around. And a nice spot comes out. Ooh, and number 2 will fall actually. Gregor will refrag his fallen teammate, and Astra will grab Gregor. So it's still going to be the 2v3. And it looks like the call is going to be the save here. No time on the clock, and an op in the hand of 1080. So that's not the worst call, in my opinion.
No.
Save, take the op to the next. Also a rifle in hand.
It's still earlier on defender side, which is kind of harder, much harder on a 3-site map. You gotta play safe, and I think that's the call there. Especially with their eco being what it is.
However, 1080 does not have access to the knives this round at all. He's actually gonna have to work his way all the way back up to those. So
That's funny, he's an op.
he does have an op. I was thinking he might have thrown his op away to a different teammate and played the play the knives to save a little eco, but no knives. So that's not happening.
There.
And it is going to be some very, very passive play coming out from Enigma. However, a little bit of aggression over here on A long, trying to get that op pick early. Oh, number 2 gonna have to put in some work with this judge, and he's actually gonna be able to grab 1. Daddio, however, is gonna be able to frag him out. 1080 will actually get dropped though by the Sova ult, and now it's going to be. Oh my goodness, a nice play, shock dart. That's what it's gonna be, but that's gonna even up the scoreline just a little bit. Oh, and Bulb's in a dangerous position here. He's gonna find 1. He's gonna see a second. Not gonna be able to get the tags, but Daddio is going to be able to find the garage player. And that is going to be the spike down for Bulbs. Last person is located in grass, so this is going to be a fight 1v1 for Bulbs. Daddio trying to figure out what happened to him. And he's going to see him. Oh! And now it's going to be just the Sova player left. And I don't think they have time to catch this plant unless they go to A site. So, all that Sova has to do is delay this.
Planted.
With 20 HP, this is not looking good. One of those knives could kill him. And he's going to keep sightline on that bomb at all times. Oh, almost the clutch coming out from the Sova player, but to no avail. A very good job by Enigma, nonetheless, and that's gonna actually put Team Spire up 1 round here, 3-2. You're gonna see some sheriffs coming out with some light shield. Gonna be pretty much a full save here. Gregor just gonna probably buy his util, and very interesting round to see. These teams very closely matched, I'd say. Going 1-for-1 for their gunfights pretty much every time. Every time you think there's an advantage, the other team bites back. So. And that's going to be 2 early picks coming out for Team Spire. Oh, and a good shot by number 2. However, he's going to get traded out. And another 1v1. It's going to be 1080. 1 HP versus a Sova that's pretty much down as low as they get as well.
Standing ahead.
This is going to be interesting, to be honest. This could go either way. It's going to be who sees who first. And it will actually be the Sova player to go up to garage window behind 1080. Will he hear this rotation? I don't think he will. 1080 has no idea where the Sova is. Oh, but he will find the kill, and it's going to tie us back up 3-3.
I could not have made that easier.
That was an awesome round. These teams are so evenly matched. I think this is very exciting. I'm really enjoying this gameplay here.
Yes, that was some awesome movement by both players. Honestly, I really can't believe that 1080 had the game sense to look there.
Careful.
That was awesome. Just that
Keep up.
X-ray vision that he has, able to see through walls.
That'll work.
But
Pulling
a very good job by him. And that's going to be a nice frag there, and another tag coming out from the Sova player, so a lot of damage with that ult done. A great way to start off the round.
Standing ahead.
Well divided.
Ooh, and Daddy able to drop one onto bulbs, and now the execute coming out onto the A site quickly. Sova will be taking up this heaven position, probably going to try to get an early pick, but the divide will come out. Some early shock darts, but no connects.
Spike planted.
Ooh, and Ite is going to be able to grab one. Make that a second to the man, and now the execute from Enigma has been cut in half.
One enemy remaining.
Ooh, 1080 with a sneaky little play, but was not able to grab it, and Ite is going to be able to put away the last player there, and a very, very good job by him. That's going to be 3 guns I take in the next round, so that's going to be a good econ situation for them.
Enigma's been
So that
scrapping for econ since the first round, or since the pistol rounds. Hopefully they can get it together so they can keep themselves in it.
Yeah, it seems that the rounds Enigma are winning, they're losing so many players. It's really sending their econ to shambles. But we know they can do it, so we've seen it all before from these guys. And a great shot from number 2. He said, I don't even need a real gun. I just use these eagles, and that's all I need. Ooh, and he was trying to get another pick there, but he's just going to back off, play that smart, and going to move on over to the Astra player. Ite is going to be on very, very low HP here. Daddio already set up down here in sewers as well. It does look like the alien, but however, we have Astra coming in on this flank. He's going to get tagged once by Gregor. So he's going to have been spotted out. And now we're just in a very, very slow play coming out here. I think they're just going to try to decide here what site that they want to head towards.
30 seconds left.
And it does look like the call A remains. They're going to just slow walk this up and in.
Careful now.
And here comes the execute. And it's going to be Ite to grab the first. It's going to be Daddio to grab the second. This is going to allow to go down. Now it's a 3v3. Calm is able to grab one. However, 1080 on the flank will grab him out. So now it's still going to be the 2v2 situation.
Last player standing.
Ooh, and Gregor with a nice right click. Going to be able to drop down a site. But here comes 1080 on the flank. And he's going to be able to grab it. A beautiful play by him. Nice dash away. And that's going to be Gregor with that defuse. A very good thrifty round coming out from Enigma to keep them tied up here.
These teams are so neck and neck. They're really trying to out mind game each other at this point, and it's always going either way.
We were just talking about the economy going into shambles. Let's look at this buy menu real quick. Whenever we get pulled up, there it is, and wow, I mean, it moved from Enigma being in shambles to Enigma saving 2 guns and being able to full buy, and now putting Team Spire in the exact situation they were just in. So it's gonna be 1080 to grab one. Daddio will actually refrag that over on the A site though. So now, not the worst situation. Still tied up here. That is an extra gun down, but 1080 will actually find one. Down by C, and that will be the bomb down. Gregor will get taken out in garage though. So.
Spike's here.
And 1080 with a lot of angles to hold. Oh my goodness, 1080 with a beautiful shot. And Luke will actually be able to find balls off that. And now it's going to be up to 1080 and his knives. Ite is going to be able to heal up. It's, oh my goodness, 1080 with these headshots. The man is absolutely insane. And he knew where Ite was, but he was not able to connect there. Oh.
That was well played by both teams. Ite came in on top, but holy smokes, 1080. Following the golden rule of Valorant. Just click heads.
Yes, holy. Only Ite, though, would have been able to stop that one. Only him. Randomly up in the air, right next to you, flying. He hits that headshot somehow. That's crazy. Very good job by him. And now it's gonna be the dash on coming out from Daddio. The molly will come out. Oh, and a lot of damage is gonna be done onto the Jet and the Reyna player.
You should run.
For Team Spire, so very, very low players. I wish we would see some of these shock darts come out right now. Trying to maybe get that pick. I know that call was made that they're low, but
Spike planted.
maybe not just yet. And the retake looks like it's gonna come out here very shortly. And a very weird plan for this. It does look like, oh, it's going to be the suck onto the nano swarm that's going to take bulbs down and a little bit of spray, but it's going to be just Gregor. He's not going to be able to make it away with his life. And wow, Team Spire with a really nice hold there. on that A site.
Spire's playing so smart when they hold. They're playing super safe and only taking the fights that they absolutely need to. And it's really paying off for these rounds that they're winning.
Yeah, and that's going to be another... I think it was 4 guns they saved there. Ooh, that's a lot of eco that they're able to save in that situation. And you can't say the same for Enigma, who are on a very broken buy here. Going to be their last full buy. One on light shield right now. So if they don't win this, they're going to actually be forced onto a save. Ooh, and number 2 won't be able to quite find anything just yet. He will get spotted out, so he's going to have to back up. And it's going to be Luke, actually, to find his first onto 1080, who's really been shining this game, so that is very unfortunate for Enigma to lose him first. And it does look like it's going to be the A site lean over here. Gregor, however, is in position to at least slow this take. I think he's making the call now. I think he heard the footsteps down in sewers.
30 seconds left.
We do see number 2 has rotated over. And yep, there it is. The call has been made. And it's actually going to be Gregor to find 2. The man, the myth, the legend, number 2 is going to find 1. Going to get traded out. And now it's just all up to the Sova player. Daddio
I got the spike.
going to have to pick up the bomb. Going to get spotted out. He's going to have to plant this now.
Spike planted. One enemy remaining.
Ooh, he's going to find 1. Not going to be able to find Luke, though. So a very good try by the Sova player, but another round going in the direction of Team Spire here.
Just a rough round for Team Enigma. They just couldn't quite retake as a team, and they ended up getting picked off individually. When that happens, it's... You need a clutch, but that's hard to come by all the time.
Yeah.
Obscuring the blocking vision.
And number 2 going huge here. Gonna be able to grab 2 picks down too long. Holy cow, the man is crazy. However, those will get fragged out by Luke and Daddio, so it's gonna get traded back to being even. Of course, Killjoy will not be able to get any more HP, but she will be able to grab another frag onto 1080. The ultimate will come out. This is gonna force Gregor off the site. Ooh. And now it's going to be Gregor to try to sacrifice here, play his life, but no, Daddio will be able to find the frag. It's all up to number 2. He'll have to get this ace, actually, to win this round. Will he be able to do this? He does have 2 players very, very low. If he can isolate these 1v1s, I think it's very possible. However, having said that, with no intel, this will be very hard for him. But he makes it look easy. He's going to be able to grab 1. Going to be able to cut off the sight line from short. Going to be able to click the spike. The ultimate will come out. However, the Cubby Daddio will find the kill here. And an 8-4 half. Looking great from Team Spire so far. 16-7 from Daddio and 14-7 coming out from 1080 in this first half. Definitely the fight of the Jet players so far. They've been supported by the teams pretty well, but wow.
I love me a battle of the Jets. Always exciting to see the knives come out.
Speaking of crazy things, let's look at this buy. It's going to actually be 2 Ghosts and a Frenzy for both teams. Very interesting. Of course, it does look like Luke might be AFK. He might have lagged out. We do see a pause that's coming out. Not really sure who paused. It was Stealth, so it was the side of Team Spire. I do believe that we had a DC here. So, just give them a minute. Oh, he is back. Let's go. Maybe. He might have disconnected again. And there we go. The ready has come out, so it does look like he is back. And ready to go. So it looks like we have one more that wanted to restart here. On the side of Enigma this time. So just give them some time. But honestly, that was a great first half coming out from Team Spire. Their attacks looked so good. Their post plants even better. I was actually pretty surprised not to see either team play a Viper. Viper being the real meta right now, with those mollies, including on this map. Very interesting that both decided to go for Astra. That is already coming out though, so we will be going back into this. What were you gonna say, Baldo?
I was gonna say I think they might have tried to supplement it with Astra and then Molly picks on the Phoenix and Killjoy, but that's still super hard. And even with Sova lineups, I agree Viper would be a little bit more effective there, but maybe they had a different game plan in mind.
Yeah, maybe, but now we're just gonna weigh down this clock and we're going to be able to see what Enigma have for these first few attacks. Honestly, number 2 doing very well for himself as well, with 12 frags. So hopefully we'll be able to see the rest of Enigma support these two and grab some frags. And actually, number 2 is going to have to heal up early, so that's going to be his molly down. And he's not going to quite make it back up to full HP. Stealth's going to find one on the bulb, so that is going to be the smokes down. Ooh, and number 2 has been spotted out here. They are going to be able to grab that ult point, but now they're at a disadvantage of 1 man and lost quite a lot of health to try to grab that. 1080, however, now still distracting over here by this C site. Not going to be able to find a pick for himself. Going to pick up the spike, and it looks like they're going to work their way over towards A. Astra and Reyna, however, have pushed way up onto this short side, where there's nothing to really clear out this angle. Oh my goodness. And that is going to be Ike. Oh no, and the trade from 1080 will come out, so it will be the 3v3 now. Ooh, and Jet will have to dash out of there. Shock darts will do a little damage. Daddio will find one. And it's getting a little bit late for this spike to try to go down. He has to try to plant this. Oh! And 1080 almost able to find Daddio as well, but Daddio with the classic will win that out. He won't be able to find himself a gun though, so.
Solid piss around coming out from the defenders here on from Team Spire. They just I don't know. It seems like the smokes and util ran out a little too early on the side of Team Enigma, and that just enabled them to get picked off before they even managed to get bombed down, which really sucks. I'm surprised they didn't make more use of Astra smokes.
Well, actually, Bulbs was picked off first in the round.
Oh, yes, that makes sense.
So he did not have the capability of helping out there. But, yep. It does look like a little bit of damage has been done to both teams. Oh, and there goes number 2. A very good try by him, though. Oh, and Daddio actually going to be able to find Gregor as well. And this pistol round is looking not so good for Enigma right now. Daddio going to be able to find another. That's his 3rd on the round. That's going to be Luke to grab 1, 1080 to grab him, and Daddio to clean it up. I think that's a quad. Holy,
really
almost had the ace.
Right now.
Yeah, somebody tell Luke to chill out and let Daddio ace next time. Come on, man. I'm streaming this for the content. Like, just kidding. A very good round by both of them. But yeah, it does look like we're going to have another slow, like, default coming out on this map. And the Sova Dart is actually going to fail. So that's unfortunate. So no intel from that Sova Dart there.
Pulling them in.
And the Molly will come out, so number 2 will have to heal early again. He's going to keep getting shot through this wall, and that's going to be 1080 to grab 1.
One enemy remaining.
Going to be able to grab another onto Ite. That's going to leave them at a 2v1 advantage. Stealth, however, does not have a very good weapon to be retaking here. So
Spike planted.
I do like this this plan coming out. They're just going to hold long together and wait for him to push on. Stealth will see that. He's not even going to clear back sight.
Last player standing.
That will be 1080, but Gregor will find the kill. And a great job by him to be able to secure the round for the team. And that's going to bring us 5-10. Poof. In a game that started off 4-4, to go 5-10, that's, not where you want to be if you're Enigma right now.
Definitely not. We have to remember pistol rounds can kind of go either way for most maps. And this is an attacker-sided map, so I think if Enigma can figure out a good battle plan, they can get back into this. I believe.
And it looks like it's going to be the full push onto the A site. No halt in this, right here, and Gregor gonna find one, 1080 gonna refrag that out. That's gonna be all the smokes down. Daddio gonna be able to find one, 1080 gonna find another. And now it's gonna be the hard push on. They are gonna have complete site control here, and holy cow, was that a great job by them to be able to hold this, to grab this site. Ooh, and Bald is actually going to fall, and there comes Daddio with the knives. Another one falls for him. And now it's just going to be number 2. He's going to have spotted out Daddio. He sees the turret as well. Daddio going up with the knives, going to find number 2 as well. And a beautiful job by the Jet player of Daddio with those knives. Holy cow, he does not miss.
Yeah.
And 1080 actually ran in there as well. All these knives everywhere.
Both Jets are playing so phenomenally today. 1080, they've won only 5 rounds and he still has 23 kills. That's insane.
That's pretty nutty, not gonna lie.
That's almost 5 kills a round. He's almost had an ace every round.
Well,
that they've won. Oh wait, no, never mind. I'm so wrong. That is so off. Oof. That's not it, because there's been 16 rounds. I changed all of that. Take all that back.
Yeah, I was like, that's not quite how that map works.
Nope, my brain died.
It's okay. We are going to see this light force buy thing coming out from Enigma. Very interesting buy. They wanted this round, but Ike said no. Now it's going to be the 2v5. A Phantom in the hand of Gregor. He's going to fall. No, he's... Oh, yeah, he is. And that's going to be the end of the round. He actually was able to win that fight on the Killjoy. I can't believe that, since Killjoy swung shooting before he even looked over there. But a good job by Gregor to get that pick up at least. And I think this is going to be the last round of this one. Unless they can get some early opening picks here, and it's going to be hard.
Super smart and super sneaky. Especially since they have no money and no weapons.
You want to find it?
Yep. And that is not how you wanted to start out. Daddio will be able to find number 2 early through the wall, actually, with the operator. This is going to back them up. Actually, it's going to be Ike pushing way up here as well. Ooh, and Ike's going to actually have popped the ult here. And will it matter? I don't think it will. He is not finding anything because Stealth is finding it all. And the last one will be 1080. He will be able to grab one, but to keep them in this, make that 2. All in the hands of 1080 right now. And not really much that they can do. Stealth will find the last one.
Defenders win.
And yeah, that's a really good game coming out from Team Spire. To really walk away with it. I really think what happened was that early eco really played into the late round. That the fact that they were able to take so many guns and keep getting buys allowed for Team Spire to take that away.
Oh, for sure. And I would say their momentum coming from the first half were just really helped them to keep going in that second half. It seemed hard for Enigma to find anything to get themselves going really for much longer than 1 or 2 rounds.
And we see the GGs coming out. And a very good job by them. I'm happy to see what happened here, though. I believe the next map is Split, if I'm not wrong. We had a DC.
Yeah, Haven first, then Split. We are on to Split next. Ooh, I like Split. It's one of my favorite maps. Is this the sides? Okay, so Enigma's gonna be on left. Perfect.
Okay, so we have one restarting real quick. Oh, and Slub has joined back. We just need Luke and Gregor to switch, and then we should be good. But I think that they said that they were in the restroom, so give them just one moment. And wow, honestly, that was such an amazing game coming out from Team Spire. It's going to be hard for Enigma to really come back from that, I think. That's a really, that's taxing on the mind. You know what I mean?
Oh, for sure. But I think Split is Enigma's map, so that might help ease some little bit of the trouble they had on Haven. Because I've seen them play, and I know they have the ability to play very well, and they definitely kept up, especially early on last game.
Yes. Oh, excuse me.
I think
Alrighty.
Teams are almost ready.
And now we're just waiting for Gregor to move, and then we should be good. Well, we'll let Luke get on the team as well. There we go.
Alright, here we go.
Alrighty. And it does seem that we are going to be starting off on this map 2 for Split. It's gonna still be Enigma versus Team Spire. Team Spire had such a wonderful showing in map 1 if you missed it. It was, I believe, a 13-5. Very, very strong showing. And Enigma is gonna have to come back from that. So map 1 went to Team Spire, but here we are. We're gonna grab some picks here. We're gonna see that number 2 will actually be switching off of the Phoenix and moving on to the Reyna. 1080 will pick up the Raze instead of the Jet, and it does look like Bulbs is leaning towards picking that Astra again. So that's gonna be very interesting. I'm happy to see that. And we do see Ite picking up the Reyna again as well. So he did a excellent job on that Reyna last time. Surprisingly enough, it does look like we're going to have 3 Euros on the side of Team Spire. I think it's a joke, but Daddio will pick up the Jet, I believe, again. Yes, he will. Luke seems to want to pick up that Cypher. I believe
Select
he
your
played
agent.
Kills away last, so that's a very, very good switch there. And oh, I like to see the Viper. I do like to see that. And Stealth will pick the Sage, and does look as if Luke will stick with that Cypher pick. So a very solid lineup coming out from both teams.
Fantastic lineups. Love to see the diversity in picks here.
Yes. However, I do wish that we could see a little bit more of an initiator on either of these teams. We haven't really seen anything but a Sova, I believe, come out. Just one.
Is Sova an initiator? I thought he was considered like a scout or information guy.
Well, yeah, that's initiator. Yep.
Okay, fair.
But yeah, it was a good start to that. I'm surprised we're not seeing a breach though. I really am on this map.
Yes, breach is phenomenal on this map. I remember why Sova has a tough time on this map with all the super tall buildings everywhere, especially across sites. I think this is one of the tough parts.
But I am glad to see 1080 on this race here. I've seen him play this many a times, and he does good on the Jet, but he does phenomenal on the race as well. So let's see what they can do here. The first fight will be an Ite versus number 2, and number 2 will actually win that out.
Gun here.
Sage and Heaven's gonna have 2 people to deal with here, and she's gonna actually end up backing off here. And they're actually gonna drop ropes. They're gonna be chasing Daddio out. He's gonna have to completely back off the entire. Oh no, and Gregor will fall outside of A. That is very unfortunate, due to the push there. But it will be the push onto the B site. 1080 will actually still have possession of the bomb. So he's gonna have to start planting here. And
Spike planted.
it's gonna be the 4v4 retake. And number 2 getting in a nice position underneath Heaven here. You always like to see this. They're gonna have to completely clear all these angles before that they push. And he is going to be able to grab one. He actually ends up getting behind.
One enemy remaining.
And the last one will be sticking the spike. Oh, and Sleb will find him. 2 nice headshots coming out from Slevin. A good job by him. Very, very good job. Yeah, that's actually going to be a 3-2, I believe. Yep. So 3 for number 2 and 2 for Sleb. So very good job by them.
It's a great name. That's getting an early Phantom pickup on number 2 here. Feeling aggressive today.
Ooh. And I like the shorty pick. I really hope that he's going to be able to grab somebody with this. I do not like that nade. That nade completely ruined the shorty play.
Stealing sight.
He's actually gonna rotate back into the spot. Yes, go for it. You win these. No, you don't.
I have the spike. Spike down A.
And it's gonna be the full push up on the ramps. All the guns in hand. In a very, very...
Gun here.
Wow.
Gun here.
Okay, and number 2 will find Ite with the Phantom. That's such a hard-hitting gun in these early rounds like this. So, you know how much that one stings there.
It's basically instant delete.
30 seconds left.
So it's just gonna be the 2 classic pistols versus the world
Spike planted.
at this point. And,
Here.
oh, they're gonna group up together. They're gonna try this 1080 though, playing this rope. Ooh, he'll be able to find one with the help of Sleb. And now it's just gonna be stealth. And actually number 2 will find that with his secondary. So, very good job. And that's gonna be 0-2. Looking Enigma sided right now, but
That's very surprising. This is the slightly defender side of the map, and I'm interested to see what Team Spire does to, or Team Enigma does to get through their defenses.
and it's very, very slow here right now. We're literally just watching these guys walk it up mid at the moment. They have to get this Sage wall down. Are they gonna wait it out? They're gonna counter wall this. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be the fast play. Oh my goodness. And it actually kind of works against them. Sleb only able to find one, and everybody else on Enigma now very, very low. The counter wall was watched. And that was unfortunate for their team.
trade is definitely not what you want. Oh.
Yeah, and everyone else on your team getting sprayed down to 10 HP. Or 10 and 27. Oh my.
Yeah.
Very unfortunate. Probably should have thrown the flash up beforehand. That way to stop the initial peak, or at least they're shooting at something other than all 5 of you. Unfortunate, but I love the attempt. The attempt was there.
That's for sure.
And now it looks like they're just gonna save these guns here. Maybe not. Maybe they will actually end up pushing onto this.
Last player standing.
And the spray through will find bulbs. And the 10 HP Gregor is gonna go hide like the rat. And he's just going to stay in that spawn, I guess. Nothing else he can do, really. And he'll save the gun for the next round. I'm actually smiling so hard to that.
Yeah. An attempt was made, but damn.
They were so ready for that.
Oh.
Like, I feel like even though Enigma set up for it, they weren't ready for it.
Yeah.
Like, I think they were all surprised when Sage dropped the wall, because they all stood there like, Ooh, and Sage will find one. 1080, however, will refrag that out. So, however, the one that they lost is their smoker. That's a big hit when you're attacking on
Your
split.
duty is not over.
Oh,
Here.
never mind. They lost nobody. That is a huge res right there.
Sleb heard you.
And Sleb said, yeah, we'll just bring our guy back real quick. But, ooh, 1080 gonna get caught out. Ite is gonna be able to make it out of there, actually. And he's actually gonna find bulbs as well, sitting in a very obscure angle. Number 2 tries to take this fight. He wants it. Number 2 will have it too.
Still in sight.
And now he's just going to play with these 9 bullets in his gun. He will get shot once. The flash will come back out. And it's just going to be the Viper player up in heaven to try to find something right now. And he's actually going to find quite a few tags on Gregor through the wall. Number 2 will find him though. Number 2 kind of going huge in this round. And I'm not really sure what Daddio can do here besides find that pick there. On that, he might be able to find another, but Sleb will shut him down beforehand. Just in the gap of the smoke. Always playing those gaps in those smokes. Gosh.
You gotta exploit those, cause when people don't realize there's holes in smokes, the entire team just loses out, and it's so bad. Gotta be so careful with your smokes, guys. So careful.
For you, hermanita.
Yes. You can definitely play like a rat in the smoke as well. That is definitely a thing in Valorant.
It's a top tier play.
And it does look as though it's going to be a very slow push here in mid.
Daddio's so quick.
And Ite is actually going to take a lot of damage over here in vent, and he's going to have to fall off of that. Stealth still does have the res in pocket though, and Canadia with the big rocket, the big man plan. Not quite gonna see anything just yet. And then Ite is gonna fall as he activates his ult. That is always the most unfortunate situation.
Spike down, B.
And
Last player
Luke
standing.
going huge with the classic of all things. Sleb gonna find 1, but now he has to deal with 3 guns. And what just happened there?
They didn't die until after plant started, so they were able to pick him off. Like, damn, that was well played.
Holy cow, that was absolutely insane. Luke doesn't even need a gun. He's just gonna kill everybody with his classic and
best value gun in the game. It does damage, you don't have to pay for it. Like,
that's true. I cannot deny this fact. Am I dumbfounded at this moment? Yes, I am.
As you should be.
And it's just gonna be them waiting out a lot of utility here. It looks like the rotation towards A is being made. But they're going to be finding these frags pretty easily.
I have the spike.
The running gun coming in from Luke right now. Absolutely just decimating the health bars of
Placing swarm grenade.
Enigma.
Swarm grenade out.
Ite's going to be able to find
Player
Gregor
standing.
in mid now and going to leave it down to just bulbs. Right clicking away. Going to actually find it somehow. Ooh, and he's actually going to get caught out in the jumping headshot. That's nice aim there, Viper.
Team Enigma didn't really have a plan B once their default didn't work out, and they just kind of lost their lives everywhere. They needed to, as soon as their default didn't result in anything, they needed to just pick a site and push. They wasted too much time trying to bait them to either site when they could have just done that by going all to one side.
This is a nice spot. That goes there. Yes, this should go.
Yeah, I mean, but an incredible job still coming out from Enigma. I mean, they tried their best. When you try your best and you don't succeed, But now we're just gonna get quite a lot of spray coming out here. Ooh. Actually, one tag through the smoke onto Ite. But other than that, not much accomplished here.
Barrier created.
And it does look like this is just going to be a very slow default, like they like to play here. Nobody peeking out and getting aggressive. They're all just playing their lives right now. Daddy-O actually going to be able to find one onto number 2. Down in A main.
Good one,
This
Wayne.
is. We're actually going to see the ult come out here.
I need a stop. Concealment.
And it's going to have cleared the site. Oh no! But Daddy-O is going to retake the site early.
30 seconds
I
left.
think that ult by Gregor was very mature.
Spike
And
down A.
now we're going to see Vipe drop 1080. This is...
Last player standing.
Oh no, and now it's all on the hands of Bulbs, who's gonna just probably save this gun.
Taking that back.
This is looking very similar to the last
10
game.
seconds
We're at a
left.
3-3 scoreline, and now we have 5 guns in the hands of Team Spire. Thank you. I couldn't think.
I got you. But you got it.
And none in the hands of Enigma. Oh no. They actually pushed that out? And that's just the type of mind games that you play so that the other team loses composure.
Blocking vision.
I need a obscuring vision.
Ooh, and Luke gonna be able to find one. Hey, gonna be able to find another. Gregor gonna be able to trade out Luke, however. Bulb's gonna grab stealth. Ite is gonna actually be able to grab Bulbs, though. 1080 still alive in mid here. Gonna have to get Gregor to rotate around to him. And now it's gonna be Ite pushing up
Last player standing.
with 3 bullets in his gun. Can he find Gregor? We don't know, but actually Calm is gonna be there to help him out. And Calm? I don't know how to say his name. Cam or Calm? I don't know. Cammy?
Communist.
Tommy?
Communist.
Communist?
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 Communist. He's a communist. Alright, well.
Alrighty. We're just gonna call him Calm. Doesn't like it, then he'll tell us next time. Just like I had to. And we're gonna see this full push onto this B site now. Oh no. And honestly, I'm a little bit surprised here that Cypher's been going with the same setup every round. And it's working. Being able to find so many off this one setup. However, Bulbs is going to be able to find him, so now it's going to be the 3v2. At least he's able to trade one back out. Looks like they're going to walk their way back on into this B site. And if they're patient enough, Stealth's wall will pop here. This is actually going to be seen.
One enemy remaining.
Oh no! Gregor gonna have to find this kill, but he can't. And Stealth gonna be able to clean them both up from heaven. And a beautiful job by him to keep his composure when that wall was falling on him. Able to grab 2 kills.
Very well played round by Team Spire here. Their lockdown on B site is phenomenal. This Cypher's setup just works.
This goes here. That goes there.
I think they just need more cover, but they don't have enough. Oh, they left bomb.
Yeah, Bulbs is gonna go ahead and get it. Daddio will find 1080
I have the spike.
early in this round, and I don't know, man. I wish to see. Well, Ite is going to find Sleb early, and number 2 actually find Stealth on the wall with the judge of all things. So that's a very good play coming out from him. That's going to leave a gun down, and hopefully something that his team can pick up and use. Oh, and number 2 actually going to be able to grab a nice pick onto the garage here. Actually make that 2 nice picks. And now it's going to be Bulbs to plant the spike.
Spike planted.
Daddio does have knives in hand. We'll be able to see what he can do with these here. Oh, it's not going to be much. Gregor's going to be able to find him. Now it's going to be all up to Tom, and he's going to be able to find 1. Now it's going to be a very low number 2. He's going to spray the dead. And Gregor is going to find him. I don't really know what that was there, but...
Confirm the kill. Make sure the body's down.
Yeah, I don't feel like you do that in that situation, though, just in case someone swings you.
Also true.
But my opinion, I guess he expected to take the 1v1s. I don't know. But wasn't able to win them all. And 6-4, not too bad for Enigma right now. They probably want 1 or 2 more here. At least 1 more, I'd say. This wall mid and Daddio's op. Wow. It's a very good combination. And we will see that there's going to be some spots out on mid coming in from Stealth. And now Sleb will actually be able to get that ult in. So that is going to be one back for them. So that's a 5v5 again. That's pretty good. And Daddio is going to deny that 5v5. It's going to be a 5v4, and Daddio will pick off Gregor. And make that communist grabbing one as well, too, for him. And number 2 is going to trade that back down to 4v2. Ooh, and Daddio going to be able to grab number 2's in ult. And now it's going to be 1080 falling after grabbing Ite. Well, he actually... Ite was able to grab him as well, so...
Last round
very
before the switch.
Damn. This is a really interesting game. I'm not surprised because defender side is how this map tends to work, and Cypher is so strong here.
Oh, this is a nice spot. Yes, this should do.
And I like the Daddio switching onto the B site. This is nice for him, but I mean he's not on the site where they're going, but I like that he's at least moving around, changing up where he is. Gonna be able to grab an ult orb out of it at least. A nice Viper ult coming out to keep control of ramps.
Toxin screen down.
I do say that you spray that though. Yeah, I think they heard me because that is going to become very, very low. He's going to back up out of his ult. Go for that Sage heal. And the execute on the site is coming out. Stealth's going to be very, very low now. But they're going to have so much control here. I would not... I don't know if you want to plant the spike in this situation. I mean, they still have control behind ramps. But now they're all trapped on site. 4v5 situation. Gonna find Gregor here. Gonna find another. Oh my goodness, Bulb's finally able to shut him down. Bulb's gunning 2 down, but Bulbs will fall himself. And that's gonna be an 8-4 half. Wow.
Great retake.
I believe that's the same split as we had last time.
Yep.
Switching sides.
Hopefully Enigma can hold it down on defense, because They're gonna need to. This is their last chance to get back into the series and not take it to a game 3 hole. And
Yeah, that's actually what it looks like. It looks like this is going to be a very important one for Enigma here.
I'm liking the frenzies. Each team has bought a frenzy every pistol round.
There.
Playing very
Ooh, and-
slowly.
Yeah, and I think that this bomb is going to be leaning towards A now. They're not giving any vision to anything.
Get him.
It's very patient here coming out from Enigma and from Team Spire. The rotate towards the A site is coming out. The wall has been dropped. The execute is on its way. One is still back site though. It will be number 2. He will be found by stealth, however. But Bulbs will find one for himself. The wall will come out, so that is going to be pretty huge to stop that retake. Ooh, and 1080 is actually going to be coming up on the flank, and of course we'll be seeing Sleb at the wall just trying to get a right click over it, trying to find somebody, but he won't be able to see anyone. So, knifing away at the wall. And 80 going to be laying out a few shots. Ooh, and a few tags onto these players. And this is looking like a pretty good retake from Enigma right now.
One enemy remaining.
Ooh, until this happens.
One enemy remaining.
Oh my, and Sleb not able to do it all, so. A very good round for him.
Very good hold
But-
keeping up like that by Team Spire there.
Yeah, I thought that retake was looking really nice for Enigma, and then they lost all those gunfights at the same time. I was like, dang. I was like, dude, this is looking good. Then I was like, dude, this is looking bad. The Caster's Curse. Alrighty. And it does look like the execute is coming out onto this B site. Ooh, and a very good job by Ite to be able to grab Gregor here. 1080 right next to Ite. He doesn't even know. Involves going to be rotating to try to get this here. And
Last player standing.
he's not going to be able to find one. Unfortunate. And last but not least, Slebs with the frenzy. He will find one. Be able to heal himself. He's going to spray the dead, because why not? And Daddy-O will spray him. So, a very nice try, but a little toxicity between the teams. Really interesting, to be honest, to see that.
Yeah, I thought these teams were going to be a little bit more evenly matched going into this, especially given their standings. Since I thought they were quite close on the leaderboard.
Yes.
Maybe there's some.
If anything, I think Team Spire is really feeling themselves this game. But 1080 with a nice early pick here. to give them an advantage.
Bomb buddy out.
Blocking sight.
Spike down mid.
Ooh, and it's gonna be a 3v4 now, and
Satchel out.
so much damage is being done. But that's gonna be number 2 to find another one for his
Party's
team, and
over.
Daddy-O's gonna refrag up in heaven. Gonna be able to upgrade his weapon as well. Gonna grab a Phantom. And now Ite is gonna find one. Ooh, and number 2 is gonna be able to get behind
30
Daddy-O.
seconds left. One enemy remaining.
Ooh,
Last
but
player
Ite will actually be
standing.
able to trade that out. And now it's gonna be the 1v1. Ite v Bulb. And Ite will actually win it. Be able to upgrade his gun as well, and it's just even more that Enigma have to fight back from. 11-4. This is starting to look like it's going to be a Team Spire 2-0 shutout.
Team Enigma needs to reevaluate their game plan. They need to figure out slightly better holds, or at least retakes, so that way they can work together on it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, but something does need to change here, and it's going to be interesting to see what.
Stay down.
Cage triggered.
And there will be the push up mid. This is gonna be a drop ropes, I think. And nobody looks like they're expecting this, to be honest. From
Found them. Bomb grenade out.
it looks like the push is actually going around towards B. We do have a nice little sneak here. And Daddy-O is actually going to be able to push up into the spawn. A complete distract coming out here. And now, they notice they've been bamboozled. But they'll be able to grab some guns at least. So, it's just going to be Daddy-O to grab one. And Sleb will be the last alive, and he's gonna save that gun for next, and he's not gonna have any choice. It's gonna be 12-4. That's a pretty much impossible scoreline, I believe. This is not looking good for Enigma at this point.
Yeah, especially with the eco they have, it's almost impossible to come back without a miracle.
Yeah, and
Match point.
This has been a rough series overall for Enigma. They start strong, but then they start to lose confidence as the enemy team tends to win the first half.
yeah, it's sad to see, but I think this is going to go in the way of Team Spire. And unless Bulge can clutch it up, because that's going to be one for him. And now it's going to be the Reyna player. Ite very low as well. He's going to be healed by his Sage though.
You will
So,
not kill my
That's going to be the res. And the spray will come out to try to prevent them from swinging that. We do have quite a few ults though available from both teams. We have the Reyna ults and of course the knives and 1080s. big rocket. And Gregor going to be able to find 2.
Last player standing.
And that's going to be 1080 with 2 as well. This is
A.
looking really good. Ait is going to be the last one alive, very low HP. He's going to grab that ult. He's going to not be able to find 1080, and that is going to be a huge round coming in from Enigma. That's going to be a confidence builder, and they took 3 guns out of that round, so...
This could be the momentum shift they need to get back into this game. It's still within their reach to get back to overtime, but they gotta dig in and play super smart.
And this will be the last buy-ish, I guess, because Daddio does have the knives. I think they'll be able to buy next no matter what. So, full buys for both teams. And
Spike down A.
that's going to be Ait to find 1080 early. That's a pretty big person to lose early there.
Toxins going up.
And it looks like Sleb wants to go for the res here. Now it's a 3v3. Luke is going to be taking control of Vents, but Bulbs is going to stop him. Bulb's already very, very low. Not going to be able to compete with Daddio's knives, but Slebs will be able to. I will be able to frag him out. Now it's just going to be Gregor. Gregor alone in the back. It will be a very, very damaged Ait, and he's going to be pushed pretty far forward, but Gregor will find the frag. So that's going to be 12-6. And as I said before, I believe this will be the last buy coming out here. Oh no, the knives did come out last round. So that's going to put the Spectre in the hands of Daddio.
Yeah,
honestly, Enigma's saying they're not quite out of this just yet. I mean, it looks pretty good for them right now. Some solid plays. A Sheriff on Daddio, so that's going to be a run out of their hands already. Stealth is going to have fallen in mid. We're going to see Daddio pick up the ult orb. A few shots are going to be put onto Gregor. And now we're just waiting. And Gregor will fall, or find one, and this is looking really, really good for Enigma. It's going to be just Ait left. He will find one. Going to be able to grab the spike. There's going to be the res on to 1080. He's going to be able to find 2. He's going to be able to phase out of there. Switch his gun out. He's going to see number 2. Oh my goodness. No, he is not going to do this. You got to be kidding me. 1080, you better clutch this.
Oh. You gotta hold
and he
that.
did not stick the plant.
Oh, he's gonna save. Okay.
And that's gonna be a pretty big round for Ait there, even though he didn't win that. That was a lot of eco damage he did. And I mean, way too much.
Alright, Enigma, you guys can keep. You guys are still in this. You just gotta hold, big time.
Yeah,
It's working.
Thank you.
12-7. And that's a big win coming in from 1080. Knowing when to not peek there was huge in that round. it's going to be Slub shot up really early, so the heal will come out. And it looks like 1080's trying to get aggressive here, and he'll actually be successful in grabbing one. That's actually going to be the Vipers. That's going to make attacking a lot harder for Team Spire. Man advantage currently in the hands of Enigma, and it does seem to be the slow push into mid. Looks like they're gonna drop ropes. But that call has most likely been
30
made.
seconds left. Spike
And
down
Bob's gonna be able to
A.
find two, actually. Surprising enough, that wasn't checked. Ike's gonna find two for himself. The lockdown will be destroyed.
Player
Oh
standing.
no, and
10 seconds
it's all
left.
gonna be on Ike again. With 6 seconds left, and 1080 will find him this time.
Team Spire slowly losing their ability to entry and get bomb down.
Yeah, it does seem as if Enigma is making this comeback. Just a little bit. So it will be the save now for Team Spire. We're gonna see 3 Deagles and a Guardian, and of course the full buy coming out from Team Enigma, but wow. Just the change in pace so suddenly is throwing even me off, but I will be able to find number 2. And this man needs to take a chill pill. Like, he has some headshot capability. And we will see some spray coming down through the smokes. Trying to find tags on 1080, but ooh. Actually, I think it's gonna be 1080 finding the tags. So, good job by him. And they're gonna try to get out of there. Gonna be repositioning towards that mid ground, and I do like how slow and methodical that Team Spire is playing. It's making it very, very hard for Enigma to get any real good intel on them. And now it's going to be Slub having to use that heal. He's going to get himself back up to, I think, about 90 HP.
30 seconds left.
95. And it does look like the execute will come out towards this A site. Gregor will be positioned there with bulbs, so they'll be ready for this. They'll have info as soon as the turret gets touched. There it is. Swing will come out, the nades will be popped. Gregor will find 1, make that 2. Stealth is going to be very low. He might find the 3rd. He finds 3. Can he find his 4th? Holy cow, Gregor goes huge in this round. Sleb to clean up the last. And Enigma looking solid right now. Gregor putting the team on his back there with the nice quad. Very, very good job by him.
Absolutely incredible. Ooh, Enigma, you guys gotta figure out what your entry plan is. It seems like people are getting caught.
Not Enigma.
Not Enigma.
Team
Sorry,
Spire needs to figure it out.
Spire. Yes, you're right. They need to figure out how to, like, bait out some util earlier, because Enigma's holding on to it for too long.
Speaking of Enigma and utility, it does seem as if 2 are pushing into Gregor right now. Stealth will actually be able to find 1. Dadia will find the 2nd on A. Make that a 3rd on B. That's going to be Gregor down. This might be it. We need to see something here come out. Oh no, and it's all up to Sleb. He'll find 1. Sleb has to clutch this up, or this will be the end of it. And this is what we're talking about, the danger of being down so bad, because I think it was 12-4, and they had to win so many straight just to stay in it. And Tom will find the final kill on the Sleb. And a beautiful job by Team Spire. let it get away from them a little bit there, but wow, that was excellent.
What a
And that will be the end of it, I believe.
Yep.
So very good job by them. I don't know if we'll be able to grab anyone from here. I don't have any of their Discord info. I'll try it really quickly to get one of them. Alrighty, and
Let's see if we can get any.
I did see him join the captain's chat for just a second.
Oh.
Yo, could you join captains, please?
Yep.
Yo, sorry about that. I had to get Baldo. He was left behind.
All right.
Alrighty. Well, excellent job there, dude. Really, really good job. I just want to commend your team so much. That you look so solid. I love the slow, methodical plays coming out. Smart to grab that intel. What were you guys thinking in game one?
Well, in game one, we just kind of wanted to see how it was going to go. We took it slow off the bat, looked at where they were playing, and we noticed a bit of a hole towards A main late rounds. So just baited out util across the map, seen if we could get the free picks, and then went from there.
Alrighty, well, an excellent job abusing that situation. Able to grab that first map. Going into the second map, you guys seem to pretty much steamroll those rounds away.
Yeah, I think the second map we started off a little hot. We were thinking we were just gonna steamroll through it, so made a couple plays that definitely could have been avoided. Could have closed it out a little earlier, but we pulled it back together later on. Second half, we were getting shut down a bit, but figured out where the issues were, and then got a couple lucky kills and went from there.
Baldo, do you have a question for the man?
I don't think so. How did you guys come prepared for this game? Would you guys do anything beforehand, or you just kind of play it off of how you feel?
Well, I mean, the majority of us spent some more time than normal prepping for this game. We were doing a couple scrims and just overall playing together, going over VODs, working on it. Unfortunately, our normal fifth isn't here. He had his birthday or something, so he's in Texas. So we had to find a sub for the game, but seemed to work out pretty well.
Definitely worked out.
Alrighty, and of course, as always, I have to ask. I need to see who's the MVP from your team and who MVP if you had to give one overall in the game.
Okay. Honestly, for our team, I'm gonna have to say MVP. I'm honestly gonna give it to Daddy because he showed up today and he actually performed extremely well. It was a huge flip that we're not used to. We're used to him being middle of the scoreboard, and he just came and gave it his all today. Made a big difference. For the other team, I will say Jet was a bit of a pain to deal with, hitting some nice shots with his knives.
1080 early.
1080
Yeah,
was
1080.
absolutely nutty. And thank you so much for coming out, man. And I'm surprised he didn't give it to Ike in that second game. He was going crazy, but
We're used to it.
you're used to it.
Can't gas him up too much. His ego.
Yeah, exactly.
I like that you picked somebody that was a little off the mainstream. So good job, Daddy. Good job, 1080. And I hope everybody has a great night. We'll see you guys again next week, 3 o'clock LAS. I'll be streaming that. I think Weeping Prophet will be casting that with his friend Shogun, I believe. So that will be really fun to watch. I hope to see you guys out there. I'll most likely be in the chat or something. And I hope you guys have a good night.
Easy.
Thank you all for coming by, ladies and gentlemen. I am your host, Satchman, and I will see you next week for week 5 of your LRS Valorant Summer Split here at Legends Esports. Thank you all, and have a good evening.